Yeah, I think for most people, it's just go back to what you enjoyed as a kid, or go work on things that you'd work on for free.
Did you do you follow James Altucher? Because that's something that I've heard him say a lot.
I like James. Yeah, James is a friend.
Yeah, like one of the things that I heard him say, I was at this conference a few years ago, and he was there with his ex-wife at the time, and he was talking about how, you like have this like idea sex, and you just mash up two ideas, and like, what did you do when you were like 11 or 12 years old and you lost track of time, sort of thing. It's like
Yeah,
it sounds very reminiscent of those narratives.
maybe it's a
Um,
Jewish thing. I don't know, but I think generally it's like if you want to make the most money possible, just go find the thing you can work on for free forever.
what does
Because
that
the
mean
people,
when Jews say it must be a Jewish thing? Because I used to have this Jewish roommate when I was younger, and you actually remind me a lot of him. He's gone on to become a very successful lawyer now, but we got on great when I lived with the guy. Like, what does that mean? It's a Jewish thing,
you ever meet Jews? I don't know if other people who are not Jewish, but
dude.
if
I
you ever
used to
meet
live
it,
with a Jew.
you can kind of tell they're a little different, right?
A, li-
Like oh,
a
that guy's
little
kind of
different, a little different. No, they're like hyper. They're like, I have to go and do this. Come on, man, let's go. It's like, where's my Ritalin? It's like,
yeah.
you know
We
what I'm
probably
saying?
invented Ritalin.
Probably, right?
Well, to be clear, I think there's also a very interesting distinction about an American Jew versus an Israeli Jew.
What's the difference?
An Israeli Jew is just a little more chutzpah, a little bit more pressing. They live in a smaller environment. They're more extreme
Mm.
in terms of direct. Like they're like, hey, and the language is like, I'm learning Hebrew. A lot of language in Hebrew is like it's all contractions. Like in America we have this like Israel's like, yo, we're a small ass country. We used to have more enemies around us. We don't have enough time to like deal with like a lot of stuff. So it's like contractions, immediacy. It's an interesting culture. I think in terms of Judaism, when you say it's a Jew thing, I think one of the best words my friends call me is neurotic.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it stems from, Judaism is kind of a culture based on community and based on questions. Like the culture is encouraging you to ask a shit ton of questions. And it's like, why is that? What do you do this for? And that's kind of what we're taught.
Why? Like, keep asking why over again. Yeah. Got
Yeah,
it.
the Jews do that. And then, we have these kind of women in our culture, my mom, that just a very unique breed of woman, like overbearing, imposing, loving, strong, just very specific that I think create these certain type of men. I don't know how to describe myself, but definitely a little different.
You have I just sorted your videos by popularity. You have one here on the top, looks like 5. Mr. Steal Yo Pennies, Why Jewish People Are Taking Over the World. That one didn't seem to do so well with the like to dislike ratio.
I understand. That's a video I'm not sure I would put out today. Not something I want to get into or like debate with other people. I was in Israel. I was living in Israel at the time.
Okay.
I'm happy to talk about it. It's just interesting that this one culture, and there are conspiracy theories. Like you can look on Wikipedia. Like
there's
why
a lot of dudes that will blame the Jews for everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, there's conspiracy theories. Why are the Ashkenazis, the lighter skinned Jews, so successful? So do I know? I don't know the answer.